Okay. So the small fishing village of Abigail's Cove has made contact to you, mostly through your faction contacts. I think two of you have factions.
Sitting member of the Lord's
Correct.
Alliance.
Yep. So yeah, the town is seeking adventurers to follow a treasure map they found. It's a map with an X marks the spot. And they believe it will uncover a tomb. Or it was found in the recently located tomb. And the town is looking for adventurers to find where this treasure goes.
You know, I bet it's just someone's buried gotcha. You know, psych on a piece of paper.
Well, I haven't read the end of the adventure, so it could be.
Oh my God, it's a pirate's map. This is amazing. We could find pirates' treasure. Is there doubloons? We could save the boondocks.
It's more likely written by some teenagers who hid like psych in a piece of paper wherever it's buried.
Either way,
that happens, I'm gonna be angry.
Change of pace after all that running around in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice that we get to use this ship that we got now. And Rocky, you really didn't need to arm wrestle every single person. And I mean, very few people can beat you in an arm wrestling match.
Well, at least I'm lasted.
Well, interesting you guys should say that. So, as you pull into the town on your new boat, the town appears to be perfectly normal and calm. Everyone's doing what they're doing, going about their business. And there's...
So, just to clarify, to call a ship a boat is kind of insulting a bit. Yeah.
Anyway, man, the bilge pumps were going down.
Hasn't been named yet.
Oh yeah, what's the name of it, Titus?
Oh, that's a good question. We didn't talk about that yet.
We talked about thinking about it.
Yep.
Well, you're on your way to the town. You can work it out now. While you're still in the open waters, I'll describe the town in a moment.
In the open water.
How about Silencio? In honor of our favorite mage killing tactic.
It can only work so often.
Why not call the powerhouse? What?
It could be part of the East Waterdeep Trading Company.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if we want to be associated with that.
It's only good business.
You know, when they say that they offer free food and lodging if you stay for those what are they called, those talks, those brochures on stuff, it should really be a red flag when they offer free stuff like that just to listen to them talk.
I say that this might be a grand adventure, though, and I love traveling between the islands, helping the locals. And if they're happy if we can find this map and follow it and find what they're looking for, then our fame and notoriety has spread.
Well, I like Powerhouse. I think we can change the name later if we want to. We need a ship name.
Oh my God, that'll be the first one that took my idea. The powerhouse.
I feel like we've all had time to think about it and none of us have. So
yeah.
How about the Iron Salmon?
As long as it's spelled phonetically, sure.
I think we can go with that for now, and then potentially look at rebranding after.
That's a Marlin. Yep. Right now it's the Iron Marlin in honor of Rocky's fish.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Rocky has a fish? Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
He caught the giant marlin and then we wind up owning the boat. It's kind of what tied us together.
Mr. Marlin.
Yeah, Iron Marlin.
I'm down with that.
The USS Marlin. Views.
Okay.
Well, we're not quite that incorporated yet.
Okay. Then just the Marlin.
I'm still on probation after what happened in Waterdeep. The Lord's Alliance is very understanding, but there was a lot of times we were out in public committing crimes.
Oh, well, we're an adventuring party. We have it's better than diplomatic immunity. We have what is it called? Enclave immunity? No, something else.
Weapons and an attitude.
Are they really high
Oh.
stealth?
Well, anyway, ooh, this place looks interesting.
So as the Iron Marlin pushes through the waves.
It's not bad.
Wow, it was nice of you to add those arm extensions to the front so we could push the waves out of the way. It's really useful.
That's not how water works.
Thunderous crash to the bow in the spraying sea.
Is there a cannon?
No, there's a ballista though.
Oh, I
Yeah,
want to play
this
with
is-
the ballista.
I forgot what a ballista is.
It's a
Think your
giant
crossbow.
crossbow. There's also
Can we try-
a gonigal.
shoot you.
It's like a catapult for.
Oh yeah.
It's a small catapult.
Use it to tie up the riggings. Basically, it's two cannonballs with a chain in
It's-
between them.
It's to get
Can you
sweet
just-
potato to the top of the mast.
Yeah, there we go. That's the only good thing about being 30 pounds. Yeet.
I think that's the same weight as a gonigal shot. That works.
I knew we needed to pick up the catapult spell.
Wait, what's the weight capacity on catapult?
5 pounds plus 5 per level.
Oh snap!
Dude,
That could work.
object, though.
Especially since my
Alright.
gear is so light. I did add a short bow and arrows, like you suggested, to my equipment, but for the most
Thank you.
part, yeah, it increased my weight by 4 pounds, but we'll deal with that.
It's just we're gonna need the versatility.
Yep.
Yep, yep, Papa.
Okay, so village docks are just up ahead on the horizon. It's a quaint fishing village, complete with several mediocre fishing boats attached to the small docks, and rests along the hillside. You can smell the smells of a bakery, and oddly enough, there are pirate ships pulled in the docks, and no one seems bothered by it.
That's a bit disturbing.
Looks like a magnificent free port. There's always an opportunity or two here.
You know, if we didn't have such a nice ship, then we could definitely steal one of those, and no one would care.
I suspect somebody would care.
Yeah,
Unless they were
but
part of the Pirates Armada, then you have to deal with the 2 or 3 captains he was friends with that hustled with him.
no, I just mean that stealing pirate ships from pirates is kind of like a thing where it's like, you can't blame me, you know?
No, but they can punish you.
You know how we have connections? Pirates have just as many, I would imagine.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you say so.
So
open
for
just in case.
resources in the town as you arrive, Jimbo's store. There's a small
Jimbo!
general store where you can buy some basics. There is a bakery and a blacksmith. Also, you will be looking for... Oh, I just lost the name. Beatrice Bandy, the dwarf mayor. She's the one who sent you these summons. Aside from that, you can explore the town or wander or head straight to your mission.
We have to find this kiddo. And I guess the place to start would be let's go see Jimbo. We've been on this boat for like weeks. My feet hurt. I'm tired of pickled herring and Rocky farting.
As soon as Pauline is close enough to the dock to jump onto it, she's on her way to the bakery already.
I was gonna say, let's hit the bakery, get some fresh baked bread. Nobody ever turns that down.
This bakery specializes in gooey rolls for 5 copper apiece. A gooey roll and a hot drink. I'm assuming it's a Cinnabon.
Oh.
Who doesn't love Cinnabon?
Oh, I was thinking like filled donuts or something.
Yeah, it's a gooey roll.
Cinnabon.
It would have been nice if they went into more detail what that's all about.
Yeah,
beignet. I love beignet.
Ooh, Cinnabon. Yeah, I'm all about that.
Yep.
I would like to make a persuasion check to try to use my Lord's Alliance influence to get the price lowered.
It's already 5 copper piece. It's pretty low.
Oh, all right.
5 copper piece for what?
A gooey roll.
Yeah, basically we could feed everybody for a silver.
No, I'm just like trying to do the math on how much for a dozen.
A silver piece.
All right. Let's see. How much can I carry? Because
I will reach up on the counter and put a silver piece up there.
I got you. No problem.
All right. I was gonna put a gold piece down and get like 10 dozen, but I'm not sure I can carry that much.
We're committed now. We got rock. I'm removing a whole gold piece. We are buying a gold piece worth of these things at 5 copper pieces a piece. So it's 1 gold piece should be.
Well, he said 1 silver piece buys a dozen.
200.
So it's 10 dozen.
Well, 1 gold piece is 120. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of. Okay. I'm mentally like chucking aside some money to get dental coverage for the crew.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the Enclave has insurance.
Anti-disease.
It's really trivializes the need for the cost of insurance when cavities and broken teeth can be healed with like laser restoration or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it possible to buy a dog?
Diabetes.
Okay, so we have enough Cinnabons to last us for a while.
Yeah, clearly. We're not going to be able to eat all those before they go stale.
We have crew.
Stale donuts.
We have Rocky.
Too.
Well,
Yeah,
in
we
a couple
could get
days
them to
they'll
the
be
ship.
crunchy rolls. You can just use them as hardtack.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but
Can I buy a dog?
You buy what?
He needs a dog.
I want to buy a dog.
He
Okay.
needs a dog.
A dog?
Like 25? Yeah, they're like 25 gold a dog.
Dog.
I was gonna buy 2 of them.
I have a dog. My dog's name is Bootleg because I can cast Find Steed and summon a Mastiff. So when a Pauline gets upset, I still don't have to walk.
Okay. If he's getting a dog, I'm getting a cat.
How much is a cat?
I have to wait until I can cast Find Greater Steed to summon the Saber-Tooth Tiger.
I'll look it up.
I have like 500 gold pieces.
I always spend my money on healing potions. I think I'm down to 68 gold pieces after I just bought Cinnabon for the crew. But you know, I'm a doctor though. We need to get these people high sugar to get the cholesterol, so I can get them on
corner
medication.
store
and
has
make
3 potions of healing on hand.
Yeah, I would like to purchase 1. I'm down 19 gold pieces.
I'll purchase the rest. I have 450 gold left.
I question
Ooh,
After I bought the dogs.
that helped. Okay. More.
So, how much do they cost?
50 gold
Each?
each.
Okay. So
I'm at 18 gold pieces.
350. So I buy 2 potion of healing.
Yes. I'm saving up and I'm not sure what for. Me
Because I
too.
forgot that I had them. I forgot that
Oh, it should be part of my supplies, like stuff like little doctor vials, cough medicines, and whatnot. That's how I just reflavor the healing potions.
Give someone a tonic to fix that stabbing.
Yes, exactly. This is onion soup to see if the blade has hit your abdomen or your intestines, like the Vikings used to do. No, you'll be fine.
Okay, I can't find the cost for a cat, but I'm guessing it's about the same as a dog.
You would just use the dog entry in stat block and flavor it as a cat.
That's a big cat.
Yeah.
Well, the cats have a stat block, they just don't have a cost.
Oh.
If
I
all
think
you're
they
looking
would
for is a-
provide, as a pet, they wouldn't provide any mechanical.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
You
not
want
looking
an-
for mechanical, I just want one.
Oh, then we'll just have a stray follow you. You have a cat.
And treat it as if you're buying a chicken.
I
love chicken.
imagine that most of the cost of buying an animal is like, for like the litter box and everything and the food dish and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, they got to get their shots, and then you got to get them registered. And...
Exactly. You see, I've gone through this process, so I know that most of the cost is not for the actual animal. But yeah, okay.
So I bought.
You have an orange
Yeah.
stray that comes.
I'm gonna name one Spy and the other one Cup.
All right. Well,
So there's
as long
now a
as-
cat on the ship. And
Okay.
like any normal
Three
cat.
cats on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck to have the cats on the ship because keeps the rats in the bilge tanks.
Yeah, it also just like a normal cat, it does what it wants. So no one can really tell it what to do.
All right, I guess I will summon my steed then, since everybody else has one now.
I'm naming my cat
Bootleg is a
Monsoon.
master. I named mine Bootleg after Ganymede because it doesn't do anything Ganymede does, and and it only has 5 hit points. So if you look at it wrong, it's gonna die, and I have to recast a spell.
Oh no.
How much damage is a bite?
It'll be on the stat block for a dog.
Yeah, you just go to extras and download the mastiff. They only have 5 hit points. So, and excuse me.
What's the name of your dog, Rocky?
I'm gonna name one Spike and the other one Princess because it's a girl.
Oh, okay, there's 2.
Mine's name is Mine's is Monsoon, and it's a girl.
I would like to leave my steed on the ship unless we're like riding it around town for role-playing reasons. Because I don't want to have to keep recasting second level spell slots because they only have 5 hit points.
My cat has 2 hit points, and they do what they want, so they're probably going to be avoiding whatever damage they can whenever.
Yeah, even though I can resummon, it's still stupid to waste spell slots.
Yeah, if my cat dies, then it's gonna be it's gonna be like, why did I do this?
Well, he
Kinda
has 9
thing.
lives. Ba-dum-thum.
How much armor class?
But yeah, so that's like the first day.
Yeah. While we're
As-
doing various things, purchasing stuff, things like that, I'm definitely going to be asking where we can find Beatrice.
Yeah, at the town hall at the mayor's.
He's at the church. Get ready for our wedding.
That seems unlikely since I was just told that they're at the town hall.
Yeah, I mean, they get married there too.
In Faerun, they're probably getting married in a church. But regardless.
All right.
Can you
I've
stop
seen it both
mine?
ways.
All right, so we got healing potions, we got pastries. Does anybody need to go past the blacksmith? Armor situation. I'm studded leather still, so I don't have a stealth penalty. Does anybody else need to switch up their armor?
Nope, I
I don't-
actually sold all of my armor before we left Waterdeep.
Awesome.
Titus does not wear armor anymore.
Stylish.
Someday I'll get to that point, but not for a bit.
What's the armor of the dogs anyway? I forgot.
12.
Oh, the 12 AC.
Yeah.
It's an animal. It's a pet.
Yeah, so they do that so you can't buy armor for them until it's like what? 400
Well,
gold
by
pieces per
barding?
scale.
Barding is actually there's rules for that.
The
Yeah,
dogs
it's
have
5 times
5
as
hit
a-
points
the-
according to this.
5 times the cost.
Oh. In the book it says 4 times the cost.
Mhm.
Oh, that was 5. I've been overpaying. People been scamming me.
Okay, the dogs are set up. Why does that have 51?
I think that's Pauline that has 51, not the dog.
Oh, that makes way
Yeah.
more sense. I'm like, what?
That is one tough dog. Taking point.
Here's my beautiful little princess. Well,
Yeah, I'm not much of a dog person.
Me neither. They scare me in real life. Bite my face.
As I
Ooh,
reach
my
out
dog.
to pet my cat Monsoon, who's not there anymore because she went off to hide somewhere. She'll be back.
wait, who's my dog? Someone?
Probably Ronan.
But yeah, let's talk to this mayor person.
Yeah, after we've gotten our, hey, we've, been out on the sea for a bit. Let's enjoy port. And then, all right, guys, we got a treasure to go talk to a person about.
I mean, if we're lucky.
Oh, it's an adventure either way. Let's see what's going
Yep.
on.
Okay, you guys are provided directions to the mayor's home. And in the center of a living room, an older dwarf leans over a table covered in scrolls and parchments and maps. She dips the tip of a quill into a small pot of ink and writes something on a piece of parchment. Then stands up while looking satisfied with her work. Oh! She says, as she notices you. You've arrived just in time. Here, sign these contracts. She hands you each a piece of parchment. Once you do, we can get down to business.
All right, nobody sign
I
anything
would
yet.
like to make an investigation check to read the contract.
Okay.
I will also do that. I'm like actually reading it, so this is going to take a while.
Fairly simple contracts. If you die, you're dead. Resurrection services are at your own expense. You're to respect your ship's crew and captain. Disrespect will not be tolerated, and the ship's captain has the right to deal with you as if you were a normal crew member. Your payment depends on your success, and you'll be given a share of all recovered treasure. The share breakdown is 20% goes to the village of Abigail's Cove, 30% goes to the
80%?
ship's captain and crew, and 50% goes to the adventurers. That would be you.
All right, double dipping.
If for some reason you exit the adventure or are unsuccessful in finding the treasure, all information you've gathered from our discussion is considered confidential, and it is in your best interest to be honest about all found treasure. Any discovered thievery of coin, gems, or items will be dealt with post-haste.
To be clear, when that refers to captains and crew, are you expecting us to be working under a separate captain?
Right, there's only one captain, that's Titus.
No, there are three
Yeah.
three captains here. Are you also a ship captain?
I am.
No.
Yep.
No.
I mean, he is.
Well, he is. I'm not. I'm a doctor.
So you could take the 30% for crew and put that towards hiring a crew and be your own captain.
I have a crew. And a ship, even. Because he's a captain.
Well,
So shoot.
There's a crew that comes
He
with the
might be a
adventure.
captain, too.
If you guys choose not to pick a captain that comes with the adventure, you still get a crew.
Hey.
Okay, I guess our crew needed some shore leave, so okay.
Is there any questions?
Do we get any beer?
Beer is not in the contract, but
Damn it.
if you purchased beer when you had the chance during downtime, then you have beer on board.
I mean, some of us
is there a
got.
bar on the ship?
There is at least one cask of dwarven ale somewhere on the ship that was
Yeah.
previously used to open the Vault of the Dragon.
Yeah. He has the ship.
I feel like that's probably gone by now.
It's like a rocky mug.
Yeah, it's a little rocky mug. Nope. Well, you asked my question. Goodbye, as he just heads back to his ship. Yeah.
All right. This seems to be in order. Confidentiality part's going to be tough. Let's hope we finish this thing, because I'm not good at keeping secrets.
I don't think that'll be a concern. For the adventurers who track down Manchun, I think we'll be able to manage.
Yeah, but if there's this thing called what is it? Where you get so tired of something because it's taking too long and there's too many steps. Rage quitting, yeah. That's if we come across that, then it might be difficult. But yeah, we'll probably be fine.
I haven't known us to be a group that rage quits.
True. It's good to keep in mind that it's possible that sometimes it's just not worth it. But yeah, this seems all right, and I guess I'll sign it.
Yes, after carefully reading the contract and explaining it to the homies, that is cool. We agree.
Rocky's gone, isn't his ship drinking?
Did he
Yeah,
sign his contract before leaving?
Yes.
Okay.
But he can't write. There's a big rock.
You can
There's
put an
two
X.
X's in Rocky. No, put another one, bro. Two X's.
Well, but if you can't write, you still have a signature that we taught you how to figure that out.
Yeah.
All right.
Titus and Watt?
I'll sign on.
Okay. Once the contracts are signed, she says, good. And she places them together, rolls them up, and ties them with a red ribbon. Now, let me show you what was found. She lifts a leather scroll case from the table and opens it, withdraws a map and a small ruby, which has been cut in the shape of a heart. These were found in the old tomb of Abigail. It clearly looks like a treasure map to me. She says with a hint of excitement in her voice, some of the villagers wanted to sell the ruby, but I thought it might have some hidden meaning since it was found with the map. She places the map and the ruby back in the scroll case and hands it to you. Here, these are yours now. Keep them with your captain, and I don't know the exact location marked there, but you should be given at least the general area. Now,
Sounds good.
let's go.
Are you
And
you're
she
going
takes you
too?
down to the pirates in the Cove. So there's a tent full of pirates, and although you are foregoing choosing a captain, you can still get to know some of the captains and crew that are in the area.
Wait, where is Rocky again? I forgot.
I believe, Rocky, you had gone back to the ship.
All right.
Drinking, bro.
Drinking.
You're drinking.
On your way to the ship, Rocky, you hear people cheering, partying, and drinking from a large tent.
Oh, Rocky says, "Are they partying without me? Those bastards!" And they just runs to there,
There you go.
halfway drunk.
And you guys are also led to the tent. Giant tent constructed from what must be a sail, held up by several fresh timbers, stands along the shoreline of the cove. Two sides of the tent are closed. This white canvas spills over the standing poles. The other sides are open, allowing occupants a view of the cove, their ships, and the village's main street. Inside, a multitude of humanoids laugh and cheer while standing around large wooden tables. There's several games, pirate games, going on. Does anyone have Thieves' Cant?
What?
I think so. Let me
I
check.
definitely have it.
Yep.
Okay, so for those
I
who
have it.
do, you notice, although gambling is prohibited in the town, some of the pirates are making wagers using Thieves' Cant, and you can join in if you wish. There is,
I'm out.
for
I'm gonna do a drinking game with someone.
I haven't found a drinking game, but we'll see.
Oh.
For games going on, there is arm wrestling, dagger throwing, and beadwork. And there's also a bard doing a terrible job singing and playing a whistle.
Rocky hits the arm wrestling part.
I figured.
Yeah. Pauline spends time like discussing through Thieves' Cant, like you know, there's a way to do gambling without doing gambling, where you just have it toward useless tokens, and these tokens can actually be used and go into a separate building where you actually can trade them in for prizes.
So basically, a casino.
No, it's how the Japanese outdid gambling. Is that they work around is that technically not gambling, because you pay money to play a game. The game gives you these useless tokens, and then you go to a totally separate building that's unassociated and trade in those tokens for something else.
Oh, Pokemon. Huh?
Yeah. I choose you.
Pokemon has that. Pokemon has that game setup, but it's based on a real thing. It's kind of
Pokemon does
fascinating.
have it. With yeah, because it took me really long to get that Dratini.
But anyway, yeah. So I think I might try the dagger throwing.
I'm gonna try beadwork.
All right, you know what? Let's start with the beadwork.
Can I use medicine?
What is the beadwork?
The beadwork is an insight check, apparently.
I was wondering if I could use medicine because I have the hands of a surgeon.
I'll allow it if it's an intelligence-based check.
Hey.
You can make a necklace, a bracelet, or a hat pin.
Oh, I'm going to make a necklace. So I'm gonna. Well, my intelligence is better than my wisdom. So if I get to add proficiency bonus to the roll. Oh, if I messed up because I was overthinking it. I mean, that's a 7.
Your necklace looks great, and as you go to put it on, it unravels and all the beads spill out, and you're stuck gathering them back up.
Fair.
Okay, and we'll save Rocky for last because I know he's the most amped. But let's get to the dagger throwing.
You're messing out.
Where's my guy?
Yep. Titus is mostly just paying attention to the revelry as a whole, since we're going to be expected to work with at least some of these people.
Yeah. Okay. So the dagger throwing is actually a contest of throwing daggers at the skull of a mind flayer. The goal is to get the dagger right in between the eyes of the skull, and your roll will determine how it works out. The current champion, 2 Fingers of Rum, is a slender tabaxi male who's quite sure of himself.
How handsome does this tabaxi male look?
Quite.
I'd like to make an intimidation check.
I'd like to make a flirt check.
Oh no.
Intimidation. Jesus, I don't know.
All right. So who's throwing daggers, and we'll incorporate your flirting.
I'll throw daggers. Why not?
Pauline is throwing daggers and trying to impress this guy.
I'm staring daggers through him.
It's not often finding another
He's
tabaxi
just
around.
wise enough to not fall for the persuasion, but that doesn't mean that he's not interested. Okay, so dagger throwing. Make an attack roll.
With a dagger.
Yeah.
Bullseye.
Ah.
A roll of 13. That hits the left side of the face and the dagger sticks. So that's 1 out of 3 for the round. Current champion
And
also
Watt
throws.
Watt got a 20.
Bullseye.
So you guys will have to keep track of your wins. 2 fingers of rum throws. And the dagger hits the right side of the face and sticks. Watt, you got a 20. You got it right between the eyes. So you're currently in the lead.
So what's the score, though? How does that work?
Watt won this round.
We're doing
So
it that way. Okay.
Best 3 or first to get 3 wins.
So we do it again?
Yep.
So I think next is Watt.
Well, it's a solid throw. It catches it in the cheek. And at least sticks. It is the same. Everyone's hitting the same mind flayer cheek. 2 fingers of rum makes a throw as well. This time he does not do as well. This means Watt is still in the lead. 2 out of 3 wins. One last round Sorry?
No, I think we both rolled 15, so I think we each got different cheeks.
They split the cheeks.
There's a table. It's the same cheek.
Oh.
There's a table for which cheek you hit with the dagger. Currently, Watt is in the lead. Another 15 from Watt. 2 fingers of rum's gonna throw too. That's another win for 2 fingers. Another win for Pauline. So Watt is the new champion. Although 2 fingers of rum, at least on this time, gets it dead set in the middle of the eyes.
Watt's the champion?
Watt is the new champion.
I mean, Watt got a 15, I got a 22, and the 2 rum fingers got a 24 on that one.
Yeah, and Watt got a 20 on the first round.
Oh, okay.
So all ties considered, Watt won more times out of the 3 wins.
Watt is the champion. Watt is the champion. Don't talk.
Man, have you thought about being a bard? Because that's a catchy tune.
You should teach that one to the bard up there.
All right, Rocky, you ready for some arm wrestling?
I want to arm wrestle the biggest and strongest one there.
The current champion is a female minotaur.
If he wasn't in love already, he's in love now. He's in love.
She. Her name is Big Ox, a brawny female minotaur. So it's the same thing. It's the first to get to 3 successes. If you have 2 in a row, you have advantage.
I got this, bro.
Okay.
Okay, first round, Rocky wins. Second round, Minotaur wins. So it's a 1 for 1. It's another round, Rocky. Tied. Another round, still tied. She's got 2 wins if she wins one more time, and she's got advantage on this. Oh, it wasn't in a row, though. So.
Damn it.
No, the Minotaur slams your fist down to the table. But you can see great respect in her eyes.
Yeah,
Few even come close to tying.
I'm just distracted. As he's trying to flirt.
I'd like to make a persuasion check.
Okay.
See, what my friend was trying to say was he'd like to buy you a drink.
Charisma check.
Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna send a drink over to the table and do a little sweet potato thing and disappear in the crowd. Be useful by being useless.
All right.
He tried to flirt with a charisma check of 18. With the Minotaur.
Okay. Well, she sits down and has a drink with you.
Hell yeah.
Talks about some of the pirate adventures and how old Jim, yeah, I think it's Jim. His name is Jim. A young man had to step up his first mate when the last one was carried off by a wyvern.
Oof.
Followed their ship twice now.
Yeah, it sucks when that happens.
The new first mate is it's been pretty cagey ever since.
Ralphie's been telling the story of how he literally looked a Fae in the face without being intimidated. They literally cutting their both heads off. I think. I don't
Okay,
know.
and who is the captain of your ship?
That's Titus.
He points at Titus.
Titus is the captain.
Is it the one over there?
But Pauline is a captain, and so is Rocky. I'm not a captain. I'm a doctor.
Oh, well, let's not get into the minutia of the. No, it's Titus. It's Titus.
For the sake of rolling captains type roles.
I do it to just confuse people. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that would fall under Titus, at least as far as the paperwork and everything like that.
Yeah,
goes.
most of the captain work is navigating.
Yeah, and he has skills with navigation tools.
Yep.
But Pauline is skilled with water vehicles.
Yep. Tools with water vehicle.
Okay, and with that, you're ready to set sail. The crew is hired and begins bringing their belongings on board.
Wait, what's the Minotaur's name?
I think it was Big Ox.
Big Ox.
Ooh, Big Ox. I like it, eh?
And we don't have this sea leg section we can skip because you guys are seasoned sea voyagers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, just a side note, I don't know how much Watt actually wants to or not. But Pauline definitely asked the winner of the dagger throwing competition on it to like dinner that night.
What?
Well, the winner I was support.
Yeah.
Good job, Pauline.
What?
You always go for a champion. You never want second best.
No, so it's just sort of awkward first date or whatever, unless Watt's like, no, thank you, and then just moving on.
Sure, you can buy me dinner.
And 2 Fingers of Rum is on the crew as well.
All right. 3 tobacco. Oh, 4 cats now.
So for this adventure, your ship has a main deck bell for emergencies. Hangs on a pole near the center of the ship. On the main deck railing, there's also been some 2 heavy crossbows, each with 3 bolts, mounted to the main deck railings. There is your ballista is now a harpoon gun, for the sake of the adventure. And below decks, the cook's quarters, who's moved on, has set up his own stuff and galleys. He's brought several crates of food for the journey.
Hey, between that and the gooey buns, I think we're okay.
Yeah,
So
there's a whole crate just for gooey buns.
So
Big Ox is your
replaced-
bosun. The cook's name is Whisk. He's a middle-aged halfling. And Eve, a human woman with quick wit. She does what she's told and is often found helping Bub. 2 fingers of rum is tabaxi. Here it says woman. Earlier it said male, so I'm curious about that. Who's in charge of maintaining the sails and rigging. She quickly checks it several times throughout the day, climbing the mast with ease. And Bub, a half-orc in charge of cleaning the deck and maintaining the anchor. He doesn't speak much and often only grunts and shrugs his shoulders, makes hand signs. And first mate, Jim.
What's good, Jim?
All right. Well, first order of business, making sure Jim doesn't get carried away by a wyvern.
Oh yeah. Also, I think those of us who have roles that are matched with people who have those roles, we're going to be understudying with them.
Yeah.
So Pauline would be following Jim around.
Okay. And for the most part, Jim is working on maintaining crew morale. And also going over the plotting and setting up the courses for the boat.
I want to be following around Rocky drinking, because it's very important to get as drunk as possible and do nothing.
Okay, I'll make sure when combat arises you have disadvantage on all checks.
I spend 5 for my lay on hands, pull the silver up.
Jesus.
I got this.
You're not wrong. Oh my gosh.
I did throw 2 javelins at enemies while drunk, and succeeded.
See,
Yeah,
Yeah.
despite the fact that you were drunk.
Inspiration.
Yeah,
Rocky is an inspiration to us all.
as he's now wanting
Yeah.
to date a fucking minotaur.
Hey,
Alright, and your first night at sea begins. Who's on watch? Or are you letting the crew manage? And getting a full rest?
I will take first night's watch. I guess I'll be riding bootleg on patrol.
Oh, so he gets the backpack?
Only, when you're like... I keep him on the ship because I don't want him in combat. It's like a fluffy... Have you ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean? It's the key dog.
Oh, right.
I'll take last
Not
one.
really the fighting dog type.
I'll take middle watch when it's the darkest.
Yeah. And depending on how many watches we set up, Titus can also take a watch. My preference is definitely keeping myself and Pauline in the watch rotation at the very minimum.
Yeah, with our passive perceptions. Mine being 18 and his being...
19.
Okay.
Right.
Your first night at sea goes uneventful. However, in the morning, there's some reports of
No.
2 pythons that have gotten loose from Whisk's crates down below.
The hell did you have pythons on my ship for?
Whisk?
It's
Rocky.
like
Rocky, we
they
gotta
weren't
go.
for food. Sometimes
gotta be
I
shit,
bring
nigga.
supplies.
I don't think you
Please
can use
tell-
the token, but that's what my dog looks like. It's not a
But
fighting
please
dog.
tell me they didn't get into the Cinnabons.
No, but I heard there's a rat problem too, so that might solve
A
itself.
rat?
Really?
Well, then we should just let
Well.
the pythons eat the rat.
Oh, rat
Well,
problem.
Then when they're
I-
tired and full, we just grab them and put them in the cages. If you feed them, they'll fall asleep.
That is how
Well-
Come on, Rocky.
well, I mean, Pauline's already on the way to try to kill these pythons, but I
We
have a
have to
cat
catch
that
them
can
alive.
probably...
It's cargo. It's cargo. We can't destroy cargo, Pauline. We're responsible
Yes.
for these pythons. We have to deliver them. We can't kill
Oh,
them.
they're cargo?
food.
They
I
escape
they
from
were
their
cargo.
enclosures.
Whisk occasionally smuggles things here and there. He
How
I
big are
don't think
pythons?
Pauline
if they're-
knows
shamefully
that.
admits they got out.
How big are pythons? I forgot.
15? Like
They're
10 probably
either-
at least.
Yeah,
I
like
think they're
15 feet.
small.
They're not listed as a monster or anything.
Yeah, we have to go
Oh.
catch her. Alive. Ah.
If you insist, all right. And I use my ring of
Oh, yeah, you
animal
can throw an
influence.
Alright, you can make some investigation rolls and see what turns up.
All right.
Boom. Hey.
No. You found no snakes.
I'm standing over here looking at this barrel of rum.
Yeah. No, rum's not going to help you.
So I cast speak with animals, and I'm like, come out, pythons. You're just gonna get yourself in danger. There's things on here that will eat you, dogs and cats and stuff. You're
Oh,
just making it
that's-
harder for yourselves.
That solves that, and the pythons do come up, and they all have some rat-sized lumps. It looks like they have taken care of the rat problem while they were at it.
Oh, good for you. Good for taking care of the rat problem.
And
They've
also,
earned
I'll
their
get a
keep.
perception check from you.
Let me see. Oh, they have hold monster. I was gonna use it for a python. Pythons.
Okay. Sweet Potato notices nothing. Pauline, you notice one of the crates has a secret compartment that's loose.
Ooh, I'm investigating the bleep out of that.
So give the help action.
And with your 26, you also noticed a treasure chest off in the corner that was not on the manifest.
Okay, I need to talk to the quartermaster about this because this is a lot of inconsistencies.
Colleen, you better open that to see what's inside so we can properly log
Yeah,
it.
obviously.
Have to log everything on the boat for Captain Titus.
I'm just walking around drinking rum and like splashing and spilling stuff.
Well, this would be below
yeah.
decks. But yeah, you can still be drinking rum and sloshing around.
Yeah, so Pauline's going into full audit mode. Because it's like there's inconsistencies, and they need to basically, if there's inconsistencies here, they need to check for inconsistencies elsewhere.
So
Exactly,
there's
we
the
don't like
treasure chest, and there's the
inconsistencies.
secret compartment that is wedged open.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what I'm
me
looking at
giving
first.
the help action on the investigation checks.
And a
thieves'
girl
tools.
pokes her head out and gives you a, shh, don't tell the captain.
I don't think he would mind.
And this is, of course, one of Whisk's smuggling crates. So it looks like he took a stowaway for payment.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, here you go.
I give her
Whisk?
an orange, and I'm gonna mark off a ration.
Here you go. Gotta keep away the scurvy. Have a good day.
Slides her compartment closed.
All right. You know what? I don't think Titus, our captain, would mind too much to know that there's a stowaway, but I do want to know where she's going to end up because.
I hope she eats the orange. You're not getting much sunlight in here, so it's gonna hurt the constitution.
I'm more concerned about Whisk using her for a slavery ring, but yeah, that's a good concern too.
Yeah, you can address it with Whisk.
I certainly will. And I will bring it up to Titus, but I'll be like, it's probably not a big deal. There's a stowaway, but you know, I don't think that we need to worry too much about it.
Does the stowaway know we're just going out to seek adventure and then come back? Yeah, are they trying to get anywhere?
You see, that's a question to ask Whisk, and I think we should talk to him because he's bringing things onto this voyage and that the quartermaster did not sign off on.
Yep. Grab Rocky just in case you need a bit of looming.
Yeah, so we're going to actually talk to Whisk, and Pauline is going to do an audit of all the supplies to make sure that there aren't any other surprises waiting for us.
Wait, shouldn't that be my job?
I'm gonna equip my shield. I'm still holding the rum in my weapon hand. And I guess I'll just walk around with Rocky and look angry. Kind of do what he does, but when I try to walk like him, shoulders forward and legs, I wind up like 4 steps behind, so I gotta run and catch up and do the rock walk and then run and catch up.
You look like,
You're like
a kid.
You're like the kid of a wrestler trying to mimic him, falling
much,
behind.
Oh, jeez. Did anyone actually tell Titus about the treasure chest down there as well?
Oh yeah, Pauline's doing a full audit on all the supplies because there's too many inconsistencies.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the treasure chest is not on the manifest, and Big Ox doesn't recall bringing it onto the ship.
Huh.
All right.
Wait.
And
Where's
Whisk
Princess
doesn't know
Spiky?
anything about this chest either.
Well, I guess. What do you think, Titus?
Why did the chest say Dio on it?
I think
Sorry.
we should open it up, find out what's inside. If it's not on the manifest, then it belongs to us.
No, there's a lady
Oh.
living in there. I gave her an orange.
Well, no, she was hidden in a secret compartment for something different. Treasure chest is separate, but I think we might need to discuss that with the town mayor because this might be, treasure might actually technically be covered in the contract, depending on the
Or might
wording.
be a mimic. You know what I'll be?
Oh yes, you're right. You're right. You know, so some people deal with rats, some deal with like spiders, others deal with mimics. So yeah, we should probably
Go touch it, Rock. You won't do it.
I'm gonna
So
make
if no one's
You won't do it.
We deal with
I don't-
mimics by having Pauline.
You're not gonna touch it, are you?
I'm gonna mage hand touch it. Little
Ah!
mage hand open it.
Wow, I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know either, didn't I?
Okay.
And knee trick,
And Brofist.
Real fast.
And the chest tries to bite the mage hand.
Oh, fuck you!
This
I
is
knew it.
all right.
And he literally grabs his axe.
inconsequential combat, but it's here.
All right. Well, it's at least 10 feet away from anyone.
Everybody gets +3 initiative.
We'll just use the squares here. Actually, just go to a blank combat map.
Do the ship that we
your
fought the
drawings
king
from
with,
the last puzzle
and
are
let it be
still on
our
the map.
ship.
So I don't. It's a soft add to initiative, so I just added it manually.
Yep.
Or,
So
you know what? I'm gonna reset all of this before we move to the other page.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and cut and paste everything again. That time it worked.
I mean, I say we call Whisk and tell him to open
Beat
up.
the living shit out of it.
Well, we've already tried to use Mage Hand.
Yeah, fair.
But what's Whisk's position though?
I think he was the cook.
Yeah, Whisk is the cook.
Okay, because if he was the quartermaster, it'd be different. But if he's just the cook, we're gonna have to talk to him about
I'm
that.
supposed to be the quartermaster. I think.
No, I know, but some of us there's a few redundancy positions because we also got a crew.
Yeah, this adventure forced us to take some people on.
You know,
Union, though. They got to get their hours in training with our guys. I understand how it goes. I wasn't always a doctor. I was a nurse.
It goes. Yeah, and it goes both ways on that with training. You know, learning from different people from different backgrounds.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to work with everybody in the business.
We're having this conversation while this mimic is coming to life with huge fangs and a reaching tongue.
It's not going to survive a round against you guys.
Yeah,
Barbarians.
any other crew who happens to be down here is like, oh my gosh, a mimic, and we're like, oh yeah, we've fought these before.
Hey,
Wait, what do the dogs get as initiative?
don't worry about it, Rocky.
Do the dogs? I thought they were just pets.
They
That's
have mechanical stats.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fight.
Survive one attack from what? That's a 28 initiative. That's amazing.
There, I've added your dogs to the initiative.
The dogs can have the plus 13 to make it difficult.
All right,
I'm
Sweet
just
Potato, you're up first.
I think Watt got me beat. His initiative's a 28.
He's not on the board.
Yeah, he didn't select his character when he rolled that. So he just needs to re-roll and then change it to a 28.
Yep. Gotta keep it honest.
All right, Watt, you're up. What are you here?
Oh, he's rolling.
Yeah. Looks like
Just
he
muted,
stabbed with the
maybe?
rapier.
I forgot to push the top.
The 11 is a miss.
I will action surge and try again.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
a 23 is a hit.
Oh my gosh, the mimic rolled a 4. You're right, it's not surviving.
Yeah, this is going to be very.
This is essentially the same as my cat going after these rats.
All right, Sweet Potato.
I guess I'll move to here. And pew, pew. It's only 2 whip attacks, not 3. I will whip it twice for 19 damage. End of turn.
All right, Rocky.
How are you adding that much?
What
to
does
your
Princess do?
I'm gonna look at Princess and go, sick him, boy. Sick him, girl. As he literally just bites. What do I roll for biting?
It has its own character sheet.
Yeah, actually, Sweet Potato, how do you have +7 to your attacks?
Because instead of the Staff of Power, I traded for a Belt of Fire Giant Strength.
Wait, do I just roll a...
Ah.
What do I roll?
I
For the
rolled
bite.
it for you, for the NPC.
It
Princess
did-
rolled
it
a
did roll for
14
you.
and did 7 piercing damage to the mimic.
And it
Good
needs to
girl.
save on a DC 11 strength saving throw.
That'll be interesting. What kind of strength does a mimic have?
Probably like 18 at least.
The
I
mimic
thought
is
they were
knocked prone, so the
ridiculously
chest rolls over onto its side.
It's a
Pauline,
good girl.
Wouldn't the dog get stuck if this is a mimic?
yes, but the mimic is
that
also
would matter.
prone, and the dog is stuck to the mimic.
That would matter if it survived till its turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's prone, so my longbow would be a disadvantage.
You don't have any close range weapons?
I do, but you know, when you go from a +9 to hit to a +6 to hit, it's kind of like, So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get up close to it, which I don't like doing, and I'm going to just hit it with my short sword.
Okay. No, that's a hit. That's a hit.
So that's 10 damage. Oh wait, I had advantage. I should probably roll again. Didn't matter. And then another one for gathered swarm.
Okay.
Another 25 to hit for my second attack.
Stab him in the eyes.
For 9 piercing damage.
And that kills it.
Yep. So I'm just like, all right, just yeah.
See?
So it would appear the mimic smuggled itself on board.
What?
He just pets Princess and gives her a treat. The little cinnamon buns.
Yeah. Does anyone need any
Dog
healing?
diabetes.
Does anyone need any healing? No one took any damage?
No one's gonna
I
damage.
think the only one who might need healing is the stowaway, but she's probably fine.
Not in the passenger manifest. I go
Alright.
as far as offering, health services.
All right. Well, this calls for a full audit, full inspection of the cargo. Let's see. And Pauline's gonna take the rest of the day just going through the manifest and making sure, and talking with the quartermaster and making sure that nothing else is a mimic or any other surprises.
Yeah, everything else appears to be in order.
I'm
And no
right
further
around my
rats were
dog.
found. It would appear the pythons got them all.
Drinking rum.
All right, Whisk, you're gonna. This is not okay.
It's like, I know, it's been a good business to use the food supplies as a smuggling option. I can cut you in.
Well,
That's up to Titus, to be honest.
is there anything else you're smuggling aside from the mimic? Because you just
No, the mimic he did not smuggle on.
No, the mimic I think was just a stowaway, like an actual
The mimic
stowaway.
smuggled itself on.
Yeah. I've heard of it happening, but picked the wrong ship, obviously.
And as to the stowaway, she got herself into trouble in the town and was looking for a quick exit.
It happens to the best of us. Have you considered joining the Lord's Alliance? Perhaps we can help you with your legal problems, young lady.
I like to make
Yeah,
persuasion check.
Yeah, we once helped a little girl about your age, maybe younger. Gave her like a magical trident and a bunch of other stuff. You guys remember that?
Very true indeed. She's probably a powerful adventurer by now.
yes.
The Lord's
Yep.
Alliance will get you a future.
Or just Emerald Enclave, but we're not gonna make you choose.
Lord's Alliance.
Whatever, dude.
I'm fine with her, coming along, but she's got to pull her weight.
True. But we can definitely get you more comfy quarters, to be honest.
Did you get the
Yeah,
orange?
Well, she
Well,
she
with
finds a
definite-
hammock and is perfectly happy to not be having to hide in a secret compartment any longer.
Cool.
Yeah, Wiz. Yeah. Wiz going forward.
We
When
needed to
talk-
hide to get past the dock authorities so she could escape Cape Town. That's a cute little spot to hide somebody. I have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's a very clever.
How quickly that was added to our ship without our knowledge.
Yeah, that's
He's like,
Yeah,
well, I
that's
can
true.
show you how to make a secret crate. And he'll go over the schematics for his smuggling system.
Hey,
Okay, well, I think that might be enough to get you out of trouble this time, but that's up to Titus. Ultimate, what do you think, Titus?
She doesn't have scurvy.
It's just Kirby.
Oh, you get that from not eating citrus fruit when you're on the sea. Your diet gets all messed up, and you basically get like a cold. You pass on to other people, and your immune system's weakened, and you die of the flu.
Yeah, it's basically what happens when you don't. It's a real problem when you don't have someone on board who can cast like lesser restoration.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, my opinion, if somebody needs a ride somewhere and we can offer it, I don't have a problem with that. I do have more of a problem with being used as a smuggling operation, Whisk.
Yes, yes.
It's happening,
That I
though.
would
It's all
personally
part of
face.
He
the
just
business.
hangs his head in shame. He's like, it was a good cause. The kid needed out of town.
And I
No, we
support
get that.
100%. And we learn how to make these crates.
We're more concerned about the pythons, to be honest, I think.
I mean,
There were pythons? I didn't find any.
they're imported direct from Chalt. There was somebody in the next town over that wanted python pets. Come on.
No, it's just these are things you need to bring up to the captain, because especially on our ship, because these things aren't going to go unnoticed.
Plus, you
Yeah,
can,
we
And if
could
they do,
all
we're gonna punch you in the face.
repeatedly because you're ripping us off. You're basically stealing our money. We're not taking a cut of your little operation this time because you were nice enough to show us how to make your crates and how you do it. But next time you need to remember who you're working for on the trip.
Yeah, and I don't
He
think that
looks
we'll
around
be,
at you guys like you. Yeah.
I don't think that we're going to be taking you on in any future endeavors.
I don't know. I do like the manner. I do like the way he does things. He does good
In
business.
light of that, a special meal for you guys. I have all kinds of rare ingredients that the crew normally isn't into, but you might have a taste for finer food.
Can I help? Can I help cook?
No.
Rocky wants to learn how to cook.
No.
Well,
Rocky is
fucking
not allowed in the kitchen.
What the fuck is it then?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that I'm going to keep drinking rum and eating oranges.
Ooh, don't forget the
Fine,
Cinnabons.
Oh, those are delicious too.
All right, so
Well,
who is in the business of drinking during the day while at sea?
Rocky.
Sweet potato.
Okay. For the next encounter, your characters are poisoned.
You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, that
Wait,
just
wait.
means...
that's the cost of drinking while you're on the job.
Okay, that means that basically you need to spend 2 turns casting Lesser Restoration or something that cures poison. Yeah, but that's something you need to do as soon as the encounter starts.
It's my first action. Sober up, I guess.
Yeah, but it'll still be
Huh?
your action.
Yep. I'm good with wasting my action. I'm not really trying to do much.
And during the day, yeah, the whole poison thing is you're poisoned from drinking alcohol. So it just means you have disadvantage on attacks and saving throws.
Yeah,
You
he's
can
saying that.
Position
saying that
yourself
on
where
his-
you would likely be on the boat.
He's just drunkenly pitting Spike.
And the ballista's here, I guess.
Alright.
But I'm
Where is the steering? There
I
we go.
know where I'm gonna be. I'm the king of the world.
Oh, you're joining me? Are you going to be up there instead, or?
All right. Yes, we'll go up here. I'm up here. In the backpack. And I will use 5 points from my lay on hands pool to sober up as soon as Pauline started climbing.
Is there a monster at the wheel?
Is there a what?
Clock.
Sorry, Titus, you were saying?
Is there a monster at the wheel? It looks like there's something standing there.
That's just a part of my map.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a pirate manning the wheel.
He's just drunking. They walk to Mick. I can't talk.
All right,
Actually, I
sharp
think-
bow.
There might be a
Sharp bow.
ballistic token.
Sober up. Grab my bow. Climb in the backpack. Let's go to work. I'm at disadvantage
Well-
anyway because it's bright sunlight.
Oh no.
Hey, kobold. The awesomeness comes at a price.
You're right.
And so, off in the distance, or not even off in the distance, but coming directly from the sun, sort of blocking out its view, you can hear the giant flapping of wings, and Jim drops to the deck, crying, No, not again,
Oh.
not again. And a wyvern lands on the deck and snatches him up.
Is it Jim at the
Um,
wheel?
It was Jim Jim on the wheel, and it takes Jim Jim. It might be able to fly away, but there is a harpoon gun here. If you guys
I
can
have a
harpoon it or
question.
kill it
Did
before
we
it
have a
leaves with
chance
Jim
to
Jim.
see it coming?
Nope, it came from the sun using it as cover.
Okay.
It's sort of written in with surprise.
Okay. Oh man, that's.
Wow, this ship is huge.
Whoa.
Given the size of our crew, I don't know about that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
130.
the actual sailboat is a little bit bigger, but I'll have to make a map of it for you guys once we've decided on some key features of your boat.
yeah, this.
We'll
this
go over the
sail is
player's
huge.
handbook
Every
version of it.
Yeah. That's big.
Oh, the actual boat's bigger.
That can't. be
Yeah,
right.
boats are.
A sailing ship is huge. They're very big.
Okay.
Yeah, ships are pretty big.
Wow.
I should have a
guess-
folder.
I guess you didn't realize how big everything is. I used to go to this place called Mystic Seaport when I was a kid and ride on the old sailing ships and stuff.
Sample ships.
I thought they just seemed big because I was a little kid.
Sailing ship. That's not correct. Okay, no, that.
seems right.
Yeah, this boat is
Spot
quite
on.
big
Yeah,
It should
every
be like-
square
in
is 30.
comparison.
Yeah, every square is 30 feet.
Oh! The map is big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my
The ship
sailing
should be a-
combat map. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This ship should be 130 feet, most likely.
Yeah, my apologies. That's. Poor
Yeah, well, I
communication.
can fix the scale so that it doesn't do measurements weird.
Yeah. There we go. I think that's what was messing me up.
Yeah, if we were
Yeah.
comparing like the grid on the ship to the actual size, like everything is 5 feet, 100% on board. No problem with that size. When you're looking at this thing and being like, it is 600 feet stem to stern.
Then it's a little big.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I did not realize that we got a ship that big.
Yeah, we got like a one of those giant freighters.
Alright, Sweet
is
Potato, you're
everyone
up
roll
if
initiative?
everyone has rolled.
Only 4 of us have.
Rocky
Yeah.
and Watt. Wanna fight a wyvern? It's like a dragon. It doesn't have front arms.
It is a dragon type.
It's like one of those bootleg
It specializes in poison, Rocky. You'll love it.
God.
Is this right after fighting the mimic, or
No,
Time.
it's a little bit later in the day.
Well, DM, the lay on hands thing actually eliminates poison. That's what he was getting at.
Yeah, did you do that for both of you or just...
Just me.
Just Sweet
I hopped
Potato.
in Pauline's backpack, did that, and equipped my short bow, not my shield, so my AC is only 14 for combat.
Okay, and Sweet Potato, it's your turn.
Cool. 2 shots at disadvantage, because it's bright sunlight, you say?
Yeah.
So I got keep it honest. And pew, pew.
It is within 5 feet of me.
The 14 hits.
Awesome. Damage. 6 damage. End of turn.
And let's see. How far can it fly? 80 feet.
That might be reduced if it's carrying somebody that's only one size smaller than it.
No.
No, I don't think so. For
It flies all
these
the way out
things.
here. No, not there. Here. The harpoon gun could be used to try and harpoon it to prevent it from getting away. Titus.
Where is that, by the way?
Right here. Said that at the beginning of combat.
I'm gonna use
Oh,
half of my
sorry.
movement to hop out of Pauline's backpack, start running across the rigging. I have a ring of free action, so I don't have to worry about difficult terrain.
Kobold on the masts. It's great.
Nice. I'm assuming the Wyvern is also gaining in altitude.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to. We'll start off by just telling Ganymede where he's going. He's not actually going to have a command, it's just his movement. But he's going to stay in the water and chase after, just in case. I am going to use my bonus action, and we'll go for a Hail Mary kind of thing here. And I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike, and then shoot at the Wyvern twice. Oh, I think I still have that set to disadvantage, which I should not have. So 26 and 28 to hit. For a total of 31 damage, and the Wyvern has to make a strength saving throw at advantage because it's large size. DC is 14. Yeah, okay. I figured that was going to be the case, but... and Titus is, as he's firing off his crossbow, he's shouting down to everybody else that we need to make sure that that Wyvern does not get away. Get Jim away from that Wyvern in any way needed, or in any way that you can. Right, and that's it.
I mean, we can definitely hunt it because I got primeval awareness.
True. That would have been awesome if the Ensnaring Strike had landed, but unfortunately.
It would have been, yeah. Would have had to roll really low.
It's only adding 4.
It might have happened. Might have happened.
Hey, what else am I going to do with my bonus action?
No, it's good. Yeah, you're right.
Wait. I can reach that.
Whose turn is it?
I believe it is Watts.
Yeah, that's right. It's watch that's mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to here and fire Sherpo at it. And if that hits, that'll be my turn as well.
Rocky.
I'm gonna use
Lightning
my first
bolt.
ever. My first
Yes.
ever.
Lightning
how-
bolt.
You mean witch bolt?
Use your lightning bolt from your staff, dude. That does like 8d6.
What if I do my fireball?
You could. You could
You
do
might
what you
hit-
do what you want to do.
You might kill Jim Jam with a fireball because this is large size. You might be able to finesse the DM into saying you could angle the lightning bolt to not hit Jim Jam.
Well, let's let Rocky do his first magic the way he wants to.
That's right. Do some magic, Rock.
I'm gonna use lightning bolt.
Damn.
Wait. Do we have to roll?
The Staff of Power actually puts that at a 5th level, which means you would be rolling 10d6 for the damage.
Oh my god.
What's the saving throw on the Staff of Power?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 10d6?
Yes.
Yep.
Before you
What's
roll
your
damage,
DC?
it gets a saving throw.
It's
Or
the-
after.
Wait, what's the DC that it has on the Staff of Power?
Same DC
what's
as your spell DC.
Yep.
Mm.
Can't be that good.
Wait, what does that mean?
So
What's your
Your-
charisma?
On your
Is my charisma
spells,
modifier?
when you go to
Charisma-
spells, there's the spell save in the top part next to spell attack.
Oh, DC 12. He passes,
Damn.
but 10d6.
Divided
Yeah.
by 2.
Ow.
Yeah,
Your
it's still 20
spellcasting
damage.
ability is nuts. Rock. There you go. I got you.
So that's 20 damage, I think.
Got it.
Yep.
Pauline.
All right, nice. Okay, how
don't
is
we
this
have
wyvern
collection?
looking?
no,
That
when
was
you
that
cast
wasn't
spell, you just get 1.
Oh, I thought
the,
it was level 5 and no.
no, it's the spells cost an action. It's doesn't work that way for spells.
Okay. Okay.
So, how bad does this wyvern look?
It's not quite bloodied yet.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide. If that's okay, can I do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can hide around here.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
No, keep going over there.
That's a 27 to hide. Then I'm going to use my action to shoot it twice. If I'm hidden, I have advantage, I think.
Would just be on the
Right.
first attack.
Yeah, on the
Yes,
first
I
one.
know. So that's a 28 to hit. For 15 piercing damage. And it needs to make another saving throw. Where is it?
Oh, you're swarm?
Strength saving throw. That's probably going to make it, but he doesn't have advantage. Oh yeah, he totally makes it. So he's not moved 15 feet horizontally towards the ship. Second attack, 19. Does that hit?
Yeah.
I think a 14 hit previously.
Oh, okay. Alright, so that's only 6 piercing damage. And that is my turn.
Okay. Sweet potato.
All right. Let's do some hero stuff. All right. Sorry, I was getting Rocky's sheet set. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet gets me to. Oh, well, right there. And I think that puts me within range. Yep. I will cast. What do you call it? Toll the Dead on the Waver. Did that come through?
Well, we don't see it yet.
Right.
What did you get?
Hang on, I rolled 20. There we go.
There it is. So it needs to make a wisdom save, I think.
Yep.
It does not, so it takes full damage.
Well, it's a cantrip, so it's all or nothing. But yeah.
Word. 18 necrotic damage. End of turn.
Okay.
That does a lot more damage than his
Wyvern
bow.
is
This thing's useless.
quite hurt.
You just rolled really well, to be honest. There's no modifier on it.
No, it's just 2d10. I rolled a 10 and an 8.
Should be
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you rolled
figured
really well.
I figured it had a good deck, so don't use Sacred Flame, and the Toll of the Dead should do more than a 2d6s from my bow.
Well, the 2d6s from your bow have a modifier to it, which makes it more consistent.
But they're disadvantaged because it's bright
Okay.
sunlight.
The wyvern flies up 30
Right.
feet, and then 50 feet out, it is trying to flee.
Well, it's going to need to get 500 feet away from me before it can do that.
Yeah, I know. It's never going to get away. And it is definitely looking bloody. Titus, you're up.
Okay, so we'll start with Ganymede can take his 60 feet of swim speed. He is below the waves, directly under them. I'm going to... Well, what is my actual distance from the wyvern right now? Alright, I grab one of the random dudes that we've added as crew and have them hold the wheel. Just holding course for the time being. Same as I did last time. We're going to try this one more time. So we are going to ensnaring strike and launch 2 bolts. 22 to hit for 14 damage and a strength save at advantage.
Okay, the 22 hits it, and it drops, crashes down into the water with Jim,
Cool.
Ganymede's
who is
right there,
released from
too.
its grasp, so Ganymede can rescue him.
Yeah.
Cool. I want to...
Or Jim.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Ganymede, grab Jim.
Yeah, that's right. You're not taking our first, mate.
Are you okay? Do you require medical assistance?
He is bleeding profusely.
Oh, snap.
I guess
There's
I'm going to
some
do
text
some
for this. Give
slide
me a
dash and
moment.
get down to the water.
So you can use healing magic potion or a medicine check.
He's got healing hands.
Let's get these stitched up. Hold still.
17 medicine is good enough. You stabilize him, and with a bit of rest down below decks in his hammock, he'll be good to go.
Yeah.
And Pauline is keeping a careful watch eye out for more wyverns, specifically by listening for them.
Hey, Rocky, you want to give Ganymede a hand? Why don't you guys go grab the corpse of that wyvern? I'm sure we can...
Yeah, it already just jumps out the boat.
Oh yeah, that's right. And we basically maneuver the ship over to pick it up.
All right, boys, catch of the day is Jim. Second catch of the day is a wyvern.
Yeah, it's sorry, first mate, for being the baits, unintentionally, of course. But yeah, any creature's going to have a hard time getting away from us. It could have been 500 feet away, and I would have still been able to hit it. So, yeah. I was mostly worried that there were more wyverns coming in.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. You've got that ability thing, right? Can you do a ping and see if there's anything else near us?
Oh yeah, that's right. After that happens, we're going to do Primeval Awareness, using a spell slot to determine if there are any, well, specifically dragons, but it also tells me if there's any of the other stuff too.
Nope, nothing else anywhere nearby.
Nice.
So nothing within a mile. No aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Which means none of those on the ship either.
Good to know.
It's so
You all
funny
right?
because I'm kind of specialized in fighting aberration celestials, elemental, fae, or fiends.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but that was a nice ego boost for us, you know?
I'm scared of being taken away by wyverns. Don't worry about that.
But then it
We
happened,
got
but
ya.
we
Yeah.
saved him. We saved him. I'm glad I didn't have to use any magical healing, and I just stitched him up.
Yeah, I was like, you have a thing and you're risking a medicine check, but okay.
I did it to be mean.
I know.
Now, how's Jim doing? I assume he's shaken, but hopefully okay.
Yeah, he'll recover.
Yeah. And the important thing about using a medicine check is now he'll have a wicked scar to tell the tale.
Yep. I'm sure while he's healing up, my cat Monsoon, named after a wizard we defeated like 3 times, is gonna just probably be stealing his body heat.
I guess Bootleg will just be carrying around keys. Even though I don't know what they go to, he likes to carry.
There's probably a bunch of people back at several cities we've been at who are like, "Where did my house key go?" Because, yeah,
That's awesome. I just steal
Yeah.
keys and have the dog carry them around.
yeah, you just like the aesthetic, so you just keep stealing keys from people for no reason, and they're like, "Where did that key go?" Probably keeping the locksmith in business.
Yep. All right. Well, Whisk wanted something unusual to serve for dinner.
Oh yeah, he can cook up the poison sack from the wyvern's tail.
I don't recommend the poison sack. Just
Once
the
the
poison
poisons
sack.
have been cooked, they're neutralized and it's safe to eat. It's a delicacy in some places.
All right. Well, I think we should definitely have someone cast detect or purify poison and disease first.
Cool. Do you know anybody who can do that? Because I can't.
Well, I mean,
I'm going to continue eating citrus fruits and drinking.
I
Need to
guess
have a
if,
high blood alcohol level.
if worse
survive
comes
it.
to worse, I guess we can try to rely on our paladin buddy to heal us up.
You gotta keep drinking the rum, I'm telling you. So this way you keep a really, 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 really high blood alcohol level. It helps survive at sea.
I don't think that's his thing, but even if it is, I still refuse to drink a drop of alcohol.
Well, if you stay put, I was gonna work good. No.
What was that?
Right?
My wife talking to the cat.
Oh yeah.
That's what's the thing.
Life advice for cats. Next episode.
I mean, they have life figured out as is, so I'm not sure how much more advice you can give them.
If they had thumbs, we're doomed.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Realistically, if Tabaxi were a thing, they'd basically take over the world. Well, they'd try, and then they'd get too bored and lazy.
Oh, like real cats.
But anyway, so anything else happened that day?
That day, no. But at night, off in the distance, a ship is spotted. It's silent, motionless. Doesn't seem to have any warning sails up. Doesn't appear to be anybody on deck. It's just bobbing out in the ocean, silent.
I'm sleeping. Unless woken up, I'm sleeping. So's my dog. I'm using it as a pillow / blanket.
There's always
Hey,
someone at the wheel. So the fact
Hey, Titus, you want to send Ganymede over there to see, check it out?
not a terrible idea. Ganymede, why don't you go over there? Just stay out of sight, but see if we can note. Is it just that they're at rest for the evening?
No, there's nobody at the wheel, nobody on watch.
Cool. So when Ganymede gets back and tells me that, I convey that to the rest of the crew and grab the party. Be like,
okay,
what's
give me a minute. I'll do primeval awareness again. Just stay like 600 feet away.
No problem.
Make a stealth check.
So I do primeval awareness within a mile of the ship so that we get the whole ship. Is there anything that's detected by that?
There is a presence of fiends aboard the ship.
Oh, we got fiends on the ship. All right.
Yield and whip it is.
All right, and Titus has a strict no sneaking campaign, so we can't just sink it.
Just scuttle it and move on.
We totally could. But yeah, so Titus, how do you want to do this?
Let's do it quiet. I will throw up a pass without trace.
All right, so I mean, you can't do it on the whole ship, so are we going over there? Are we swimming over there?
If you're down with that, yeah.
There's a little rowboat you guys can take if you don't want to swim as well.
Yeah, we can take the rowboat.
Yep.
Pass without a trace will cover the rowboat.
Yeah.
Cast magic weapon on my whip. I'll put a little concentration marker on my token.
Sober up yourself and Rocky before we go.
I just woke up. I was asleep.
Oh, okay.
I'm sober.
I'm okay. I'm still sober. I'm still having a hangover. So
Makes it better.
Well,
He's kind of like more aggravated. It seems like the more aggravated he is, the more aggressive he is.
no shit. I know.
So does the DM want us to roll stealth checks?
Yeah, sure.
So add 10 to whatever you roll.
All right.
So for me, that's like a plus 19.
Only a 22. I actually tanked that roll.
So that's a 38.
Hey, where are my doggies?
I don't think we're not going to bring the dogs with us.
There's no room left in the boat.
Ah.
Yeah, and I'm not. I don't like dogs.
Unless you really want to bring your dogs into perilous combat on a enemy ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna like the high below deck with the
5
keys.
hit points apiece.
Keep the keys safe, little buddy.
By the way, is someone running webcam?
We
Sweet potatoes.
really? I'm camming again? Yes, I am. Sorry, I keep my phone in my pocket.
Hey.
Oh, so that's what you look like.
Yeah. See, I have Harlequin hair. I just didn't shave because I've been working all week.
Nice.
I
Oh,
don't see your
wow.
face.
Well, I think he dropped entirely. He'll be back.
Yeah, he did. He got rid of it. But wow, you do not look like how I thought you'd look. You look like a full foot taller than I thought you were.
I'm 5'9". I'm actually tall. Until I get around other tall people, then they're like, "Hey, wait a minute."
So you're about my height then.
Yeah. I switched
see
over
ya.
to vegetarian and lost a bunch of weight, down 200 pounds. I was like 250 and unhealthy. But then I just went full vegetarian instead of mostly vegetarian. It made a huge difference.
Oh, good for you.
I didn't see what he looked like. What did he look like?
It's hard to describe, and I'm not sure we want to describe to the viewers who didn't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just try to keep on track here.
But yeah, 5'9". Some late 20s. It looked like.
Late 20s. That's
That's
awesome.
Let's
that's
just
my
keep on
guess.
track here.
All right.
All right. So remember, guys, stay within 30 feet of me. Let's see if we can figure out where that fiend is.
Does anyone have detect good and evil?
I have a nat 1 on stealth.
Well, thankfully, this is Adventurers League. So that translates to 13.
Ah,
And one of us got a nat 20, so I think those cancel out.
Yeah.
As long as there's more than 3 successes.
Well, I don't know what your barrier for success is, but I think we had 3 that were over 30. So
Yeah, we're stealth.
Yeah, you're stealth.
That's why I rock the studded leather. You don't need AC when you have surprise. All right, we do an initiative. Everybody, don't forget your +3 initiative and stay close. If we're fighting fiends, you're gonna want my save aura. That's +4.
nice.
I just had 2 nat 1s.
Yeah, maybe you should switch up your dice. Oh, wait.
Yeah, wait.
That one's happened.
Okay.
Oh! So your nat 1 was canceled out by my nat 20 on the initiative.
What does that mean?
A 23 should be a 26. Woot. I love this Oath of the Watchers. And since Glaceia is the demon goddess of beauty, it's hilarious that I'm an Oath of the Watchers paladin of Glaceia.
Well, she likes being watched.
All right, Sweet Potato,
I
where do you
think
want to explore? It's your move.
Guess I will
Oh.
just use. I think Pauline beat me with a 26.
So not all of us are in it.
Oh, it didn't go in order.
Yeah. No.
And
I only
Rocky's
rolled a
not
4.
there.
Yep. Do I have
I can
time to
roll-
hop in the backpack?
Yeah, you could have done that on your way over.
That's a lot better.
Damn. You need to figure out a way to link the tokens.
It only kind of works.
Yeah, we don't need
It's
to
more
do that.
trouble than it's worth. I've tried it. It's not worth it. All right, Pauline, do you want to explore?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. Do I see anything with my
Um,
18 passive perception and dark vision?
That's fantastic. But no, the main deck appears to be uninhabited.
All right.
You do
guess
note
I'll-
with that roll blood coming from under the door over here.
All right. I'm gonna go investigate it slowly. I think I can get through the door at least.
Yeah, the door is open.
Do I see anything inside?
Inside the room, you can see the entire crew of 6 sailors headless lying on the floor, blood spewing from where their necks were. And amongst the ceiling, 6 bat-like creatures.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to cast Fairy Fire on them.
And given your roll, those bat-like creatures basically look like bats, only they're the heads of those sailors with wings coming out the sides. Where their ears used to be.
Meet me as the person. I know what this is, but my character's like, oh my gosh, that's horrifying.
Yep.
Even better, they can do this to you. It's a disease.
I know. So
So combat has
Fairy
begun.
Fire.
Okay, where are you putting the fairy fire?
Okay, 20-foot cube. Oops.
That should just affect the whole room, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
20-foot cube?
It's-
Yeah, it would.
I'm just starting in the corner by the guy closest to me and going up.
What's the save they're making?
It's only 13.
Okay, so the first one succeeded. failed. Third one failed. Fourth one succeeded. Fifth one succeeded. Sixth one failed.
Okay, and am I within? If I leave, does he get an attack of opportunity on me?
One moment, I'm still working out tokens.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I think that's right. Approximately, anyway. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If you leave, no, because it's on the ceiling, so it won't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I just wasn't sure how high the ceiling was in its relative positions.
Oh, and
All right.
They don't have reactions.
True. All right, then I'm going to use my bonus action to run. Because I have cunning action as a level 2 rogue.
That's how it's done.
And that's my turn. They're in there. Head stealing fiends.
Head stealing? Oh boy.
Yeah, and so I'm exposed from
It's
stealth,
horrible.
and so is Sweet Potato, but I don't know about anybody else.
Actually, I'm still in your backpack. I haven't done anything aggressive.
True. So I guess I'm the only one who's not stealth technically, depending on how the DM wants to rule this.
Yeah, you cast Fairy Fire on them. You're definitely not stealth anymore, at least for the moment.
Yeah, I know. I just mean everyone else.
Yeah, everyone else is still in stealth and can use that as an advantage.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we knew where we were starting.
Rocky, you're up.
I have an idea.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I just realized how dangerous it is that the barbarian can now sling fireballs.
Oh, go for it. We can contain that. Maybe.
Now I'm trying to figure out if I can use Cone of Cold.
Oh god, that's more damage. I'm so glad that we gave him a staff of power.
I'm gonna go over here.
You got to back up one step, I think, to get them all.
I'm not gonna use Fireball.
The doorway. The doorway makes it so he has to go there to do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Cone of Cold. Where? I'm trying to find that.
I'll drop the spell token for you, bro. Let me open up your sheet. I set you up a fireball and lightning ball. I didn't think you were going to use Cone of Cold. Excellent job in reading.
Yep.
Oh.
Now for the home. Drop Cone of Cold for you. And now you just click on that, and that should do it for you.
I'm looking for it. Fireball, lightning bolt. Where's Cone of Cold?
Let's try this again.
You might need to refresh or something.
Yeah.
Is it like a 20-foot cone?
Token's not dropping for me either.
It's right here.
Yeah, that just said your name and nothing else.
Oh, because I can't click on Rock's sheet. If Rock goes to his spell list, he can just click on Cone of Cold now. Actually, it's under his actions. See if.
It's under my actions.
Yep, like bam.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you don't have a DC 25, but.
What?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, what is he, a DC 12?
Yeah, DC 12.
It's a 60-foot cone. I can hit all of these people. All of these.
You got the
I
token?
think you can hit all but one if you stayed where you were. And it's a cone, not a radius.
And you could not have walked that far in and cast.
Oh, sorry.
You can barely make it to the door.
And that means I'm gonna use. Wait, can I use Fireball on all of them?
Fireball will hit all of them for sure.
But Cone of Cold, hitting most of them is
Destroy
good
the
too.
boat. Won't destroy the boat. We can
You
scuttle this for profit.
Okay, I'll use a Cone of Cold. 60 feet radius.
it's a cone, not a radius.
But
Oh,
You can hit all of them except
probably-
for this one.
Yep,
Oh.
Yeah, which is okay, which is still good.
that's amazing. Then bonus action rage.
Yeah.
That could totally work.
Yeah.
Succeed.
I was gonna bonus action rage because man,
Succeed.
Oh, they're doing all
Here-
right.
PC is low, but still it's putting a lot of damage out.
Yeah, so the fourth one and the fifth one failed.
32.
They don't have a lot of hit points.
I think that one actually wasn't affected by it because of the cone shape.
Yep. That's
Oh, yeah,
the one that
that's
got
right.
saved.
The one that got away.
Yep.
Even at half damage, the rest of them are dead.
I don't bonus action rage. I'm just gonna bonus action walk. Out of it, let's go. It's done.
There's still one left, and it's glowing with cats spinning around it.
All right, Titus.
Damn it, I have my double action.
No, you don't.
I just wait.
Good call.
I end my turn.
Okay. Well, that should be a pretty easy cleanup. Except I need to make sure everybody stays in my aura. I should be able to see that from there, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'll just put 2 crossbow bolts into it.
Pocket
And-
crit.
And that ends that. It would appear that the crew was playing cards, and the Vargulis got in through a window.
These are dangerous. They weren't drinking enough alcohol.
Jeez.
I don't think that was the cause of this.
No? Are they not fiends?
No, I'm saying not drinking enough alcohol. I don't think it's the cause.
Oh.
Who's the doctor here, Pauline?
I mean, those of us who can cast healing, but you, I guess, that doesn't mean you're right.
There's a difference between a doctor and a medic, sir.
Yeah. Also, I've been able. I've corrected teachers on their job. I've corrected a lot of people on their jobs because just because you do a job doesn't mean you always do it right.
True, I do my best to not do any job. Right or not?
And you do, and you're very good at it. But anyway, we need to search the rest of the ship.
Yep, I agree. So let's well, I'll just open the door here and see if there's anything in there.
Yeah. Are we still in initiative?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
What are these?
And there's really nothing else going on with the ship. You find a little bit of treasure. Some coin.
I
and
think
a
the treasure.
small unlocked wooden chest.
Wait. Did you just say locked wooden chest?
In a small wooden chest, you find some coins.
Okay,
I
and
think
is there a way to determine where these fiends came from?
They came in through the windows.
Oh,
A lot of things
Weird.
fly through here.
And actually, the original Vargulis are gone. Those ones were the heads of the original crew.
So they're
Oh,
still
no.
So the
floating
crew was
around.
killed and poisoned and became Vargulis themselves, and the originals left.
Oh no.
Do any of our characters actually know how those things work? Because I know they're horrifying.
No.
I'm sure Titus has a chance at knowing, but innate. No, they're fiends, so it's
You want like a history or a religion or something?
history, religion, arcana.
All right, hang on. Roll normal.
Titus
I will
has
ask
advantage on
Kenny.
whatever he rolls as a ranger, unless it's not one of your types.
Well, Rangers, if they kept favorite foe, favorite enemy, then it's only the one, unless he's got. But there's like a dozen different types, so if fiend is one of them, fiend's not one of mine, but
Yeah, and I don't even have favorite enemy. I have favorite foe, which works differently. But
yeah, so neither of us have that, but we can at least try and roll for it.
yeah, well, I will ask Animate because he adds proficiency, and I'll use my speak with animals.
Oh, I could have used this map for the mimic fight. Oh well.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Well,
16.
It's kind of
For
handy.
any-
Saltmarsh actually came with boat tokens that are multi-sided.
that is useful.
Yes, this is super handy. Anyway, yeah, that's it for the boat and the mystery of that crew.
Nice. I will have us,
Well,
if possible, we'll get that boat to weigh anchor so we know exactly where to find it. And in the
I
narrative-
can drive it. All I
Well,
need
we
would be
have-
a navigator to follow you. Me
well,
and Pauline can
let's.
drive.
Well,
You gotta
I
send
think we
over
have
some of the
some.
crew. We have two crews. Technically,
You could
we have our
skeleton
crew,
crew
plus
it.
we have the training crew.
I think we'll come back for this after we're done looking for the treasure. But for now, let's set up the flag to state that it's an unoccupied ship. If it's gone before we get here, then so be it, you know?
Yep.
But I think this might go to the... because those contracts were at least a little vague as to what the treasure was. I don't know if it's all treasure that we find, so this ship might be included.
So leave it here and come back afterwards. I got you.
Yep.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my.
Bless you.
Bless
Sorry.
you.
So
And
I do
that is
cast
the end
Honey-
of the adventure for tonight.
All right, and we are going to have a harder time getting to sleep at night. Our characters will, with those things that can fly in the windows. Yeah, but Pauline's doing a bit of extra looking around and making sure that no one's head is
Yeah.
removed.
And Pauline, from you're in your hometown of Chalt. You're familiar with these things. They're kind of considered like vampires, but they're actually fiends, and they after giving a bite to one of their victims that's been downed, they get a disease, and their head will eventually rip itself off from the body and then begin devouring the body. After the ears turn into bat wings.
Yeah, and it's like, and I like go over this, and I'm like, yeah, didn't your mom tell you this bedtime story?
Can I sleep in a little doghouse with bootleg, and I would like to cast alarm on it before I go to sleep, since things fly and eat your face, turn your face to eat you.
Hang out in the crate compartment.
Yes, me and the dog.
Stay safe, bootleg.
Well,
We could,
you could just you can just set the alarm and say and just have everyone on the ship not trip it, and you're good wherever you sleep.
Yep.
So I don't think you need to go in and hide in there, but I guess for the first night you probably would out of fear.
Yeah, captain's orders. The windows stay closed while we're sleeping.
At night,
Do it?
at
Wait,
least,
is
yeah.
that bridge over or still playing? I'm confused.
That was our 2 hours. I think that's the end
Yep.
of the night.
2.5. That's the material I had prepped, which I figured would take about 3 hours.
No.
Okay, that was pretty good. Thanks for the adventure.
The challenge rating on this adventure, I forgot, we're back to standard modules, so I might start putting you guys at the harder version of combat, but That
I
fight
was
would have
wondering about
still
that.
been easy because those things are like 15 hit points.
To be fair, I didn't think that Rocky would be using the Staff of Power as much.
I am impressed at how effective he is with that Staff of Power.
Yeah, he just signed off, but I don't know if he.
I mean, we were talking in like the downtime chat about like, yeah, Staff of Power is probably gonna be something that we only use if we absolutely have to.
Well,
And then
okay,
Rock
I said
starts
that
with it.
was how Titus
Yes.
to approach it.
All right,
That-
yeah,
and I'm
exactly.
gonna
hate
sign
to
off
say
from
it.
the stream. Thank you everybody for watching.
That's
Oh
how
yeah,
Staff
bye
of Power is
peoples.
used.